everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some everyday glam. I figured let's do some 15-minute makeup. Probably take more than 15 minutes because of the talk through, but doing it at your own time, it will definitely take less. So let's get right into it. Let's prep the skin with this Bubble Cosmic Silk Toner, and this is my go-to for everyday glam. And it gives such a nice glow to the skin. I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Collagen Serum. Love layering these type of milky serums because it really does hydrate the skin. And for everyday makeup, I do love to really enhance the hydration of my skin. Next up, we're going to go in with this L'Oreal Collagen Moisturizer. And just going in with layers, just making sure that we really hydrate the skin. I'm going to go in with this Dalva Double Serum Stick. This is one of my favorites to hydrate underneath the eyes. You can really use this for anything, for any area of your skin. And just tapping the rest under my eyes. For lips, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Balm. This one's in their Strawberry Shortcake. For the tint on my lips, I went in with the e.l.f. tint. Now going in with brows, I'm going to go in with this Super Lock Brow Gel by Maybelline. Just adding a good coat through my brows, brushing them through. Letting her dry for a minute. And for those sparse areas, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Build-A-Brow. And I have this one in the shade Ash Brown. And I'm going to fill in just those gaps. This is a great product if you want fuller looking brows. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer just to even out my lids. I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. This is their Icons palette. I'm just going to use the lighter shades right here on the crease. For everyday makeup, you don't really have to go in with a lot of eyeshadow. You can, of course, take your bronzer to just add a little bit of warmth on the crease. Just with a fluffy brush, just diffusing that all over the lid. To brighten up the inner corner, I'm going to take these two shades right here. Just pop that in the inner corner onto the lid. Honestly, if you're on a time crunch, I would definitely just skip straight to mascara and not do eyeshadow. This is just if you want to add a little something to your eyes. I'm going to add a little wing, so I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. Maybe going also with the black. Just do a tiny wing. Honestly, all the talking definitely takes longer, but if you're doing this on your own time, it will definitely take less time. Okay, pretty good. Let's go in with mascara. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Bubble Mascara and just do one coat of the mascara. And of course, reapply as needed. Let's move on with the skin. I'm going to go in with the Lip Bar Blurring Primer. This is what she looks like. And I like this one because it really does blur the pores while giving a little bit of hydration on the skin. I love how it has avocado and raspberry extract. Okay, so I want a little something on the skin. I don't want to just apply powder foundation because there is powder foundation that you can use to add coverage on your skin. But before I do that, I do want to add something on the skin. First, to correct the under eyes, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. color corrector. And I have this one in the shade Light Medium. Love this one to just brighten up the under eyes. And this is a good one if you want to use on its own. You definitely can. You can see that before and after. Such a good one. I feel like nobody talks about this product. It truly does brighten the under eyes. Just really giving that pick me up under the eyes. And since it is a corrector, I do like to go around my nose just to conceal that redness or darkness. Just like that, just a thin layer. And layers are definitely key for everyday glam. I'm gonna go in with this Essence foundation stick. And I have this one in the shade 180. So instead of me just going straight on the skin, I like to go in with a dense brush like this one. This is just the NYX foundation brush. And I'll just grab the product and start building that up on the skin. This is such a great way to apply a more controlled amount. That way you can see how much product you're applying on the skin and how much coverage you want. And you can see how it applies an even amount of product on the skin. This would be the most easiest controlled way to apply a foundation or a skin tint stick. Okay, since this is more lighter than my skin, I will go in with a cream bronzer. You can definitely skip cream bronzer and go in with your concealer. I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop bronze stick, and this one's in the shade Moonstone Beach. Again, just sticking with more cream formulas because they're just more easier to blend on your skin. Next up, let's go in with concealer. I'm going to go in today with my Tower 28 concealer. And this one's in the shade NoHo. This one's a more serum-based concealer, which makes it more beginner-friendly and everyday. Love how this still provides a good amount of coverage. And that brightness, we're so here for it. And definitely giving me a lot of coverage. So a little bit definitely goes a long way. Go back with your bronzer brush or your foundation brush just to blend that in. So I recently discovered this pressed powder. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I've seen a lot of people talk about how great this powder is. I remember trying it out like a while back, but I wasn't in love with it. I tried it out again and I actually really like the formula. Let's blend out any creases before we set the under eyes. I'm gonna grab some and set that down. In case I didn't mention, this is the shade Light Medium, which is perfect for my under eyes. And I mean, look at that blur, you guys. Look at that before and after. Definitely smoothing under the eyes. I'm going on the center, just like that. To balance out the rest of my skin, I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place Powder Foundation. And this one's in the shade Nicaragua. I mean, I love this powder, you guys. It's very well loved. Love the coverage on this one. And it really does even out your skin while providing that coverage. And it has a little bit of that warmth, so it definitely will balance out my skin. To add some warmth into the skin, I'm going to go in with this Cosa. This is their Sun Show Bronzer. And I have this one in the shade Escape. And this one gives a beautiful bronzy touch into the skin, which is perfect for every day. You definitely have to go very light-handed with this one because it's very pigmented. But this will definitely warm you up. You can see that before and after. Just going whatever is left on the nose. Two blushes that I have to recommend for this video are these two right here. First up, we have the Glossier. This is their Cloud Paint Blush. And this one's in the shade Flow. The next one is the Rare Beauty. This is their Matte Bouncy Blush. This one's in the shade Hope. So very similar shades. I feel like Hope is a little bit more pinkier. Today I'm going to go in with Rare Beauty. And they're both going to give you that blur onto the cheeks. And they both have that bouncy texture on the formula. And again, just building up the color. These are like my go-tos for every day. You can see how soft and rosy and just that hint of color gives for your cheeks. Love this blush, you guys. It's so buildable, so easy to apply, and very silky smooth on the cheeks. I want to add a little bit of this Rare Beauty. This is their Luminous Blush, and this one's in the shade Happy, just to give a subtle hint of highlight on the cheeks. You can see how it enhances that blush while giving you that glow. I'm gonna go in with my Essence Lash Without Limits mascara, and I'm just going to add this a little bit on my lower lashes just to hit a little bit of that mascara. Just like that. You can definitely skip if you don't feel like adding mascara on your lower lash line. Let's do the lips. I'm gonna start off with the Sephora Collection lip liner. This is their 8-hour lip liner in the shade Frappuccino. This is my perfect everyday shade, giving me that hint of rosiness on the lips. I have two options for the lips. First, I have the NYX Butter Gloss, and this one's in the shade Praline. My second option is the Makeup by Mario. This is their Plumping Lip Serum, and this one's in the shade of Rosewood Glow. This one's definitely going to be more plumping and sheer, while this one gives a little bit more color and coverage on your lips. It just depends what you're going for. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario one, and be careful with going way too far up with this product. Just like that, and it gives that nice hint of color and hydration for your lips. Very natural too. This is like the most natural lip I've done. Very great for every day. I'm gonna go a little bit with that next one just to mix. And for setting spray, I'm gonna go in with Helloo Beauty. I have it in this Milani bottle because the bottle broke on me, but this one is from Helloo Beauty. Give it a good shake. And that is it, you guys. We are all done. That is going to be it for this natural glam, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's easy, quick, and simple, and just perfect for every day. This would definitely take me less time if I'm doing like the talk through. It's giving fresh, nice, and glowy, and that's just the goal for everyday makeup. Minimal, glowy, just still looking put together. Let me know if you have any more ideas for me. Let me know down below in the comments. If you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.